Those of you in the chat, thanks for hanging out. I say this every time. Those of you watching on YouTube, thanks for tuning in. We are playing more of the Banner Saga 2, and I confess I don't know how much more of the game we have to go. I don't imagine we're going to finish it tonight. Maybe not even in next week's stream. But I have to think that we're more than halfway. Both of our parties are not too far from Arborong now, which is our end destination as far as I can tell. Yeah, so let's get back to it. I think we just rejoined Bulwark's group, right? Chapter 13, The Fetters Will Burst. Yeah, so, Ciara, you're right. One of the things that Oop, sorry, music is interfering here. One of the things I remember from watching Zemalf's Let's Play of it is that the lore is very, as you say, obscure. There's not a lot that's revealed, or if it is revealed, it's revealed piecemeal, and there's a lot of reliance on the player to put it all together. Not nearly as straightforward as something like the Elder Scrolls or Mass Effect or Dragon Age or something like that. And my understanding is that fans of the game love it for that aspect of it. I've not quite seen why the love is there, but I imagine if I played it, I would understand better. Anyway, here we are. Bulwark, Folka, Zephyr, I think, is the Mender that's with us. And who else is in our group still? I don't even remember. Mogan's dead. God, I miss Mogan. I don't remember. Let's just get through this conversation. Well, then we'll figure it out. A ways from the woodcutter camp, where you found rest for the ravens. Right, we came out of the caves, saw the darkness behind us, and then left this party, and now apparently they've found some woodcutter camp where they're resting. Gives as much as you take out of it. Much like a college degree, Ciara. Folka joins you as you stare into the woods. Why am I staring into the woods? Folka says, don't tell me you're fine when you're not. You're still having those damn dreams. You growl, feeling less like talking than ever, but knowing the shield maiden won't let it drop. Bulwark, I say, I keep seeing Dredge in different ways. We're eating each other, then they're gone. Presumably this is in your dream, dude. I hope this isn't, like, real life. Once I was teaching them to fight, and they respected me. It's not me, but it feels like me. Oh, dude, this is freaking Bellower. You're dreaming about being Bellower, and it's weird. Folka watches you, listening closely. Bulwark says, in the dreams, I feel old, ancient, strong. But then the dredge disappear, and I feel... Folka says, what? This is anticipation right here. Bulwark says, sad. Like an emptiness. Loneliness? Ivor talked about how he killed Rage? Was Rage the Sundar that he killed, who had the baby? And we suspected that that was Bellower's wife, wife-ish, whatever the dredge equivalent of a wife is. That's one of the reasons why Bellower was so pissed off. Could that be why, if Bulwark is dreaming about being Bellower, that he would feel sadness, emptiness, loneliness? Folka says, well, I happen to know all about loneliness among company. Oh, Folka lonely. Hey, Folka is all woman, man. Like, Tolmond from Game of Thrones, if he's into, is his name Tolmond? His name's not Tolmond, is it? The big red-headed bearded dude from the Free Folk. What's his name? Is it Tolmond? Sorry guys, I should know this. Not Tolmond. It's not Tolmond. Somebody's going to correct me. It's not Tolmond. Anyway, Tormund. Thank you. I was close. I was pretty close. Tormund. Yeah, if he's into Brienne, he would totally be into Folka. Folka she's a monster, not a monster, she's a mountain of a woman. Well, I happen to know all about loneliness among company. When you don't laugh, she just shrugs it off. Walter, I did not get into Game of Thrones for the longest time, years and years and years. I don't think I got into it until the fifth season was complete. And everybody had been telling me, "Oh, you got to watch it. Oh, you're a fan of fantasy, and you haven't watched the show. My God, what are you waiting for?" And then I was really sick back in like May of 2015 or 2016, I think. Right before my computer crapped out, I was sick for like 3 weeks, and I ended up missing like a week and a half of work. And while I was out sick, I was like, what the hell? Like I was up at like 3 o'clock in the morning because I couldn't freaking sleep because I felt like shit. Nobody else was awake in the house. I was like, what am I gonna do? I'd gotten kind of tired of just sitting on the couch and reading. It's like, what the hell? Let's start Game of Thrones. And in the very first episode, I'm not going to spoil anything for anybody who hasn't seen it, but in the very first episode, a kid gets pushed out of a window of a tower. And I was like, sold. I will watch this show forever. You just tried to murder a kid. That's crazy. Like, not that I'm in favor of murdering kids, but on a show or in a movie, violence against children almost never happens for very good reasons, right? Like, we all agree why that shouldn't happen. But the fact that a major television show had the balls to attempt to murder a kid in the very first episode, I was like, whoa, I'll follow this forever now. What the fuck? So I think in those like 2 or 3 weeks that I was sick, I watched the first season and a half, I think, of the show. And then, over the next months or so, I caught up with the rest of it. And my wife had already watched it actually, she'd already watched the show twice on her own, and then she watched it through a third time with me, like starting in the second season. Sometime she caught up with me and watched the rest of it with me. So she's watched it more often than I have, and she's not at all a fantasy nerd, but she really likes the show. And another long digression. I'm sorry, guys, but when I stream, I digress because you guys give me stimulus to digress. You comment and I think, oh yeah, that's something I should talk about. So a couple weeks ago, so I think I mentioned about a month or two ago that I was reading Lord of the Rings to my kids. Right, we started reading that. So like a month or two ago, we watched The Fellowship of the Ring. Not the extended edition because as cool as as cool as it is to have an extended edition, who the fuck wants to sit for a fucking 3-hour movie? That's just crazy. I like that the option exists, but I almost never watch the extended edition. I usually watch the theatrical edition because it's just like, what the fuck? Like, I don't, just, ugh. Get me through this goddamn movie. Anyway, we watched Fellowship of the Ring, my sons and I. And they, of course, liked it. They've both seen it before, but they were pretty little, so I wasn't sure how much they remembered of it. But they enjoyed it. And then my wife came home from whatever she was doing. I can't remember what she was out doing. But she came home about halfway through, and she watched the Moria segment, and she saw pretty much through the end. And I kind of thought like, oh, she's not gonna, she probably won't like this, because every time that we've talked about things that I like, she likes some things that I like, but she doesn't like everything that I like. Like, she hates Star Trek, for example, and she doesn't really care for Star Wars. She likes Game of Thrones. She really likes Farscape, which is my favorite show of all time, but her like of Farscape does not really blend into other sci-fi, and her like of Game of Thrones doesn't really blend into other fantasy, right? So I kind of thought, oh, she probably won't like this. But the night that we watched Fellowship of the Ring, she and I were laying in bed, we were about to fall asleep, and she said, I should really catch up on the rest of the Lord of the Rings. What's it all about? So I was like, oh, let me tell you. So we ended up talking for like 40 minutes about Lord of the Rings and the mythology behind it, and who Tolkien was and why he wrote Lord of the Rings, and what was interesting to him, and his history with World War One, and how that kind of informed the whole Sauron and technology and development versus pastoral, safe, secure, blah blah blah. Anyway, long digression there. But anyway, but she loves Lord of the Rings, is my point. Well, no, I'm sorry. She loves Game of Thrones, is my point. She's interested in Lord of the Rings. So, I'm trying to think how I can get my kids to watch the rest of Lord of the Rings without getting bored, because each goddamn movie is at least 2.5 hours long, and how I can get my wife to also watch it but not have the kids' boredom spoil her experience of it. I'm kind of thinking I should watch it separately with my kids and with my wife. Two separate things. Which means I get to watch Lord of the Rings twice, which is fine. That's great. Right. God damn. I can waste some time, can't I? Folka. It's just strange that you're feeling kinship toward Dredge. Have you tried talking to that stone singer we picked up? Oh, that's right. We have a freaking stone singer. 18 hours? No, Walter, no. No 18 hours. I will not watch the Hobbit movies. I refused. In fact, I haven't watched any of the Hobbit movies. I can't stand the fact that they divided it up. Sorry, the wine's kicking in. I can't stand the fact that they divided it up even into 2 movies, much less 3. When it was 2 movies, I was like, okay, I'll check it out. That sounds like an obligation, but I'll check it out. And when they decided they were going to add a 3rd movie, I was like, nah, fuck that shit. They're just padding. At this point, they're just trying to make more money. So I have not watched any of the Hobbit movies. I can't stand it. I can't stand it. My best friend Alex, who is not at all a fantasy nerd, had never read Lord of the Rings. But when the Lord of the Rings movies came out, he went with me to see Fellowship of the Rings because he knew Fellowship of the Ring because he knew it was a huge deal to me, right? He's gay, incidentally. I'm only telling you that because it figures into the story. So when we were watching Fellowship of the Ring, he started to get invested in it, right? And then there's the scene in Moria, Gandalf dies. And up until that point, this was the first time that he'd ever seen Orlando Bloom. This is, of course, Orlando Bloom's breakout role as Legolas, right? And as anybody would, he thought Orlando Bloom was incredibly good looking. So when they killed off Gandalf, he was like, oh shit, they could, if they can kill off the old fucker, they can kill off anybody. And he was really worried that Orlando Bloom was going to die. So he was actually really invested in the rest of the movies. Mainly because he was horny, I guess. But my point is, he was not into Lord of the Rings at all, and ended up getting into it because he found one of the actors in the movie, attractive. So when the Hobbit movies came out, he went with his boyfriend at the time to go see the very first Hobbit movie, and afterwards he told me about it. And of course, at this point, I'd sworn off the Hobbit, and I was like, I'm not going to see these fucking movies because this is terrible. You know, this is a children's book, and they stretched it into 3 fucking movies. So I asked him when he had seen it, I was like, hey, what did you think? And he was like, I don't know, it kind of sucked. And I said, yeah, you thought it was going to be like Lord of the Rings. You didn't expect it to be 3 hours of dwarves singing songs, did you? And he was like, that's exactly it. Fucking dwarves singing songs. Why is that part of the movie? And I was like, I know, dude. I know. It's one of the weirder things about the Lord of the Rings is all the songs, right? They're really like momentum killers in the books and in the movies. Anytime, the only song that works is in the Two Towers when Merry and Pippin sing in Edoras, when they sing after the victory in Helm's Deep. That's the only. Is it in Helm's Deep? No, it's not in Helm's Deep. They sing before they go to Helm's Deep. But anyway, the time that they sing, that actually works. So it seems like, oh yeah, they're all festive, they're all drinking. That's great. Otherwise, the singing sucks. They should have just excised it entirely. I promise I will not talk about Lord of the Rings anymore. Bolverick says, that would just get the Fae and Valka involved. Volka says, Zephyr will get involved regardless. If the map's right, we'll hit Old Ford and be at the Valka Tower in Manahar soon. Oh, that's right, we're going to Manahar, we're not going to Arborong. Volka says, she'll have plenty to say there. Besides, who else knows anything about that darkness about to swallow us? I'm making a prediction here. My prediction is that so we just were reminded by Folka that Bulwark and Folka and Zephyr are headed for Manahar, right? The Mender headquarters. My guess is that Ivor and Ivand, whose name I'm kind of realizing I should probably have been pronouncing Avend all this time, given that Ivor has an I and Ivand has an EY, which you'd think would make an Avend sound. Anyway, Ivor, and Juno, the fact that their group broke off from Alet's group, I think is indicating that they're going to meet up with Bulwark's group at some point. That's my guess. Folka says she'll have plenty to say there, and besides, who else knows anything about that darkness about to swallow us? Folka says... Oh, she already said that. Let's finish the job of getting this cart to Manahar. You're right, I'll talk to her about the dreams. Juno or whoever mentioned a darkness coming. Bulwark talked to Juno way back before the party split. Way back when Juno tasked him with throwing the cart into the river, right? Let's say we'll talk to Zephyr about the dreams, because I actually want to know what the fuck these dreams are about. Folka says, good. You losing sleep, that puts us all in danger. You hold up your hand, sensing something amiss. Folka and you both scan the trees. Oh, crap. Bulwark says, there! You point to an archer, loosing her arrow, and dodge it, roaring a battle cry. Oh, crap. We're welcomed with a fight. That conversation should have taken all of 2 minutes. Ended up taking like 15. What in the hell is going on here? Yes, you're absolutely right, Walter. Songs and bands are made successful for all kinds of reasons. Videos, the fact that people just enjoy to dance to them, like regardless of the lyrics or anything else, if they're fun to dance to, people will just love a song. I don't know, there's all kinds of reasons why songs become popular. What the hell? Well, these guys are all really weak, but where the fuck did they come from and who are they affiliated with? Starving Lancer. Raider. They're just hungry dudes, huh? I will want to keep Folka adjacent to Bulwark no matter what. And I will want to keep Bulwark somewhere where he can do damage to multiple enemies. Let's actually go with wherever they are. There. I'm fine with this. Give us your food and your weapons. Okay, sure, lady. You're trying to rob us? They won't live to learn their mistake. Motherfucker! Ah! I don't know if I should do this. This might be kind of suicidal, honestly. Oh, there we go. Dead. Armor break, armor break. I don't actually know if I'm thinking this through properly. I'm just kind of moving. God damn, Bulwark's a beast. Wow. Okay, we're losing armor here. Yeah, I'm actually gonna move you there. That's weird, but Can't reach me, motherfucker. Okay. Go there. Dude, Bulwark's making a mess of these kids. Oh, I should have killed him. Well, maybe I shouldn't have killed him. I don't know. She probably blocked one of these two spaces. Nightbot? Where was he all this time? What? For those of you who are wondering, we've been streaming for 2.5 hours, and Nightbot's not made any appearances until just now. And everybody in the chat's like, Nightbot! Hey, Nightbot's back! That's good. That's funny. Is this guy next? That guy's next. And he can get to both of us. No, he can only get... Well, no, he can actually get to both of us because he can go there. You know what? At the risk of hitting her arrow that's going to freeze me, I'm going to move there. No! Okay. Where the fuck was her arrow then? Nice. Yeah, Folka can deal with that shit. Dude, we're gonna win this freaking fight. Watch this. We're gonna win it. I think. Hang in there, Folka. Oh, I should really get her adjacent, shouldn't I? We did it! Oh yeah, monochromium, you're right, dude. Cyclone would have cleaned that up really fast. As it is, Bulwark and Folka are badasses. I think we were served, perhaps, by those raiders being starved. It seemed like that kind of minimized their stats a little bit. Not normally do you see 6 armor, 7 strength, 7 armor, 7 strength, that kind of thing. On enemies. So this isn't quite the epic victory that it would seem to be, but two protagonists taking on what looked like, what, 8, 9, 10 enemies? That's pretty impressive. One of the attackers is trying to hold together a wound across his stomach. He whimpers as you approach. Who sent you? You growl. We escaped. They left for Arborong, left us in Gowler. Prisoners, no food, we were starving. You end his life quickly before returning to camp with Folka. Zephyr? Valka Zephyr is speaking quietly to Folka when you approach. Zephyr says, not forbidden, only rare for Valka to have children. Folka says, so Nikel's was Zephyr says, like a son. He was not my child by birth. What did you do to him back in that cave? Zephyr says, I did the only thing I could do. The thing we never want to do. The Velka's eyes fill with tears. She says, I forced a skip in the pattern, which won't mean much to you. Suffice it to say that menders usually repair skips or mistakes in the woven fabric of our world. Skips makes it sound like a programming error. It sounds almost matrixy, right? Like if when I hear skip, I think like a CD or a record skipping, right? An error due to an imperfection. She talks about mending skips. It makes me think that she's like seeing the threads behind reality and fixing them. She says they cover powerful exposed threads. Oh, there you go. Until all is right and the pattern is whole. She says, I did just the opposite. You stare at her blankly. Oh, good, Bulwark, you dummy. She says, by skipping Nikel's, I exposed a thread and used that power to end Eyeless's attack. Volka says, and that cost Nikel's his life? Zephyr says, yes. But it is a sacrifice every mender is prepared to make, should it be necessary. Bulwark says, how do I know you won't try to skip me when we get to Manahar? Zephyr says, because I can't. It is a conscious choice a mender is taught how to make. Chester was the name of our cat that died a couple of years ago. That's kind of sad. Silence spans a few moments. Folka says, a brave kid, then. Bulwark says, the ravens will remember him in a battle chant. Zephyr says, I'm sure he would have liked that. Was there anything else you wanted to discuss? Any idea why Gowler would abandon its prisoners? We don't even know where Gowler is or what the fuck's going on. We just know there's a bunch of dudes. But anyway, let's ask her. Zephyr says, I've been out of contact with the council since I departed for Bindle, but it can't be good. If the prisoners were telling the truth about everyone fleeing to Arborong, King Meinolf will have a serious problem to handle. Volka says, I wonder if that girl Alette knows what she's headed for. Bulwark says, they are not our concern. What do you know about that darkness? Yes, that's the most important thing, I think. The Valka stares into the distant sky. Truly nothing, though it feels wrapped in all the trappings of power abused. Enough mistakes to ruin the entire weave. Your anger suddenly rises. Bulwark says, more Valka secrets. Zephyr says, no, not on my part, but others, perhaps. Luckily, we're heading toward the one place with answers. Enough talking, let's get moving. Zephyr says, agreed. We need to get this cart to Manahar soon, and we're not far now. Thank God. Maybe some answers, finally? We have anybody injured? Right, okay, here we go. Bulwark, Volka, Oli. Remember Oli. Akil, he's been with us since the first game. Gudmundur. I don't remember much about that dude. Ditch, he's kind of a weirdo. Zephyr, Spar, he's also kind of a weirdo. Bercy, he's a crank. And Bach, he loves his spear. Okay. We have 22 prestige. Prestige. Renown. What will this cost me? 15. What about Bercy? 9. Sure. Yeah, do that. Promote him again. Jesus, how much? 13. Oh, exactly 13. Huh. Would I rather promote him, or would I rather promote another 4 to a 5, or... Zephyr, can I promote you? 13. I am going to promote Zephyr because she has the ability to choose a second ability, which for a mender could be something crazy. Let's see. Breeze. The mender grants one or more allies the speed of the north wind, allowing them to move to any unoccupied tile on the battlefield for one turn. Because it greatly adds to movement, the magic can also allow a hero to take a much longer route to a tile than would otherwise be possible. That's insane. That's awesome. Yes, I want that. That's great. That? I guess, yeah. Damn. Put Zephyr in the party next time. She's gonna rock. Okay. That's all our renown, though. Oh, shit, I should have checked if we needed any food. Nah, we're good. 17 days. Map, heroes, market. We don't have anything to spend, but let's just check it out. Level 10. Guess that means heroes can get that far, huh? We have nobody injured. Yeah, but our morale's pretty weak. Let's rest. Let's rest one more day. Hey, alright. Morale's good. Let's get the hell out of Dodge. These woodcutters were no slouches in a fight with those prisoners, Spar says, coughing. I've seen weaker men in Wardham. I think this group realizes their idea of staying here is a pretty bad one. You want me to recruit them? More fighters are always good, but what's the downside? I don't want any others to look after. But we need all the fighters we can get. What's the downside? Well, we will have fewer supplies, I would think. But we'll need all the fighters we can get. I've got a suspicion you actually like humans more than any other Varl alive, Spar says, chuckling until he starts coughing and wheezing for air. Yeah, you might be right, Sierra. Plus 35 fighters. Wow. Okay. Weird. Several ravens report a large hole in the ground nearby. There's strange marks all around it, one says. Some look fresh. Others, well, others look like they've been there as long as the mountains. Spar looks up. This hole have smooth sides? About as deep as a varl? He asks. The men nod and Spar grunts. What's in the hole? We couldn't tell, the scout says. No trees around, just a deep hole in the ground about 4 yaks length across. My arms were like chicken skin just looking at it. Ah, what the hell, let's look, huh? No sooner has the word left your mouth than you see Folka looking at you. Were you trying to be funny? Craven and Raven? Okay, I get it. You ignore her and head for the hole. It's as described, big, deep, surrounded by scrawlings in the surrounding rock, and disturbing. Toss the scout in to see what he finds. Let's just ask. Someone get in there now. Yes, I know, you're right, Monochromium, here they come. Shoving turns into fighting, and soon a dozen ravens fall into the pit. What the fuck? You take pride in their quick reaction, forming a tight ring, guarding each other's back. When no snakes appear, they start looking for anything of value. Only one fighter finds anything, an old clasp. He gives it to you as you haul him out. Wow! A scenario in the game in which there's no penalty and just reward. Wow. I can't believe it. Showed you, Monochromium. No demons here. Though I agreed with you 100%, so I shouldn't criticize. The fighters at the front of the company begin hacking away at dense underbrush. We'll be here all day if the rest of you don't grab your axes and start chopping, one of them growls before wincing at a pain in his hand. Your hand going lame on you? I want to ask that because I don't understand why he was wincing. No, the man says. It just felt like I grabbed a hot coal. He shakes it off, shrugs, gets back to work. What the fuck was that all about? Everyone get to work. Move. We gotta get through here. So yeah. You berate and threaten anyone not chopping through the dense foliage. The fibrous vines and sticky leaves soon fill the air. Everyone is covered in plant matter. Everyone but Oli, who is standing at a distance throwing axes at vines ineffectively. Oli, what the hell, man? Ag! Volka's cry of agony is uncommon enough to draw your attention. Others start cringing and yelping too. Knock it! Rog! Before you can finish shouting, a burning, singing pain tears through your arms and eyes and nose. I think that plant is poison, Oli says before taking another drink. He feels around in his pouch and holds out some brown, wet leaves. Here, these are counts. These are counters. These make the poison go away. The pain ripples through you again, making you want to vomit. Grab the leaves and eat them. I'm desperate. I'm in pain. You shove the leaves in your mouth, swallowing quickly. How long does it take to work, you ask? I don't know, because you just rubbed them on your skin. Oh, crap. He hands out leaves to everyone else. A little does a lot, you hear him say. Soon the pain passes, but the entire caravan needs a rest. Well, shit. The world looks corrupted. Godstone?
I always respected Big Lighter the Builder, but if he made those caves we went through, well, I'd have killed him myself.
Bulwark is all impotent anger. Cool looking Godstone, though. Looks like he holds a hammer in his hand. You naifs watch your step around these cairns, Spar says, hacking. Many a foolish pilgrim have given their life at the base of this frozen cliff, and don't try working one of the stones free either, or you'll bring the whole damned thing down on us. He glares at Oli, who pulls his hands away from a stone quickly. The pieces of Big Lair's Godstone, put together without mortar or daub, represent the mastery of the god's own skill. In life, he traveled the land, laying the world's cavernous foundations and raising mountains. He was ever regarded by the other gods with a wary respect, for one who knows how to put things together will also know how to take them apart. Sound of snickering draws your attention, and you see some kids grabbing stones from other cairns to build a new one of their own. Shout for them to knock it off. Go on, you yell. The kids flee instantly, slipping on the ice, but making it back to the others safely. Spar chuckles. How do you think all these other piles were made? Places a stone on another cairn as you start to walk away. You know what I just realized? I did not change the title of the stream. Sorry, not the title. Didn't change the game of the stream from Morrowind to Banner Saga 2. I meant to do that before we started up. Let me see if I can't do that really quick. One moment. Let's change it. weird throbbing sound coming from the game. We're good. We changed it. Okay. Go on. Oh, I already read that. Yeah, yeah. An uneasy feeling washes over you, and you scan the horizon. God damn it. An uneasy feeling washes over you, and you scan the ravens, clansmen, and Bellower's cart for any threat. Blood axe, Spar says in a tone stripped of all humor. My eyes are too old to trust what I'm seeing down there. You follow his gaze and growl. Ooh. On the distant fields below is a mass of dredge too numerous to count. Waves of them are pouring over the hills, though they don't move like an attacking force. There's a banner among them, Folka says near you, but I can't make out the crest. You wave off her comment and roar a command. Move! 5 renown for visiting the Godstone, okay. Whoa, damn, dude, that's a roller coaster downhill right there. Dredge are pouring over these hills like ants. Ooh, look at him. Look at him. Clansmen forage. A large group of clansmen from Bindle have stopped. Gasps and whispers among them. What's the problem now, you ask, breaking into their circle and finding a couple protectively holding a bundled baby. It's a curse, an omen, an old man says. The child's been replaced, changed. Never seen anything like it. You wouldn't know a thing about this, Varl, but they do. He points at the couple and the others nod, a few women holding their children tighter. Maybe the darkness did it. Maybe they have dark secrets. It's a sad, hard thing to accept. But either the babe dies or we all suffer fiercely. Show me the kid. Let's figure out what the hell's going on here. The father hesitates before pulling the swaddling open. Your experience with human children is minimal, but this looks like just any other baby. Looks just like any other baby. Look at the head, someone shouts. You lean down and see feathers? Over the ears, small tufts of pale, down feathers. The kind you remember seeing on the neck and under the wings of earrinks. Ooh. Yeah, Bulwark has a connection to earrinks. She, I think it's a she, was a goddess, there was a story that Spar and Bulwark referenced when we visited Earrinks' Godstone. Something about Bulwark grabbing her and flying through the air with her, and maybe Spar intimated that Bulwark killed her? I don't remember, but I think that the name of his mercenary group, the Ravens, comes from his affiliation with Earrinks. So I would think he wouldn't just let the humans do what they want. I think if he was going to say something, he would either say, destroy the child, it's a creepy Earrinks thing. Or he would think, oh, this is a good sign. The fact that destroy the child isn't an option, it's more just kind of indifference, I would think we'd have to choose this one. The mother starts weeping and thanking you. Little Hroker. Oh, little Hroker, you mumble, and the father smiles. That's what I call him, he says. Maybe the gods aren't... You walk off before he can finish. Maybe the gods aren't dead? Is that what was about to be said? Morale improved slightly, from poor to not poor, back to poor. The company comes upon a small village, the people still hard at work, with only an occasional glance skyward to the approaching darkness. Volka sees a man chopping wood, as she learned to do a lifetime ago. These people don't know what's coming. They'll figure it out soon enough, you say, and turn to the rest of the caravan. We get what we need from this place and rest if necessary. The next few days will be the hardest, and the last some of you will ever see. Volka gives you a look, and you snort. That throbbing has to be the darkness, right? As you instruct a man to check the cart wheels and yox straps, you hear someone say, Hello again. You turn quickly and see the man. Ditch. Quiet as always, but wisely out of your immediate axe reach. What do you want? You ask. Well, just that I was scouting around this place, you know, Ditch says, and I went up on a hill to watch the dredge. The banner we saw, it's from Einertoft. Einertoft. You grimace as the town's name floods your mind with images. A giant bridge, hundreds of Varl, Ivor in your way. Your anger focused just beyond him. Oh my god, that's a bellower memory. The quiet Varl, Bercy, looks over at you. If it's Einertoft, we should help them. Hakon might not be king after all if Jornunder's still alive. You recall your fight with Hakon just before splitting. You weigh your options. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Are we saying that there's a group of Varl still in with among the dredge, like running from the dredge, and we can help them? Or are we saying that the dredge have the banner, but we want to go see what the hell's going on? They either failed at Irontoft or deserted. They're not worth it. I think we need to... We must be saying that there are Varl running from the dredge. That's what it seems we're saying. When they said, oh, they have a banner, I was thinking that the dredge had captured the banner and were carrying it with them. But this would indicate that there's Varl out there carrying the banner. Let's go try to get him. You bark commands for a few fighters to join you. We spear straight for them and get out, nothing else. Your ravens raise their weapons in silent acknowledgement. Oh boy. Okay, Bulwark. What do we got for armor break? You suck. You suck. Ekil it is. Ooh, how much is it going to cost? 9. Damn. Volca. Forgot about you. Okay. Should I put Bach in there? Allows for lots of puns. Monochromium's out. Hey, thanks for hanging out, bud. Have a good day at work tomorrow. Hope all goes well for you. Appreciate you stopping by. Insult. Scald Song. I see the use of Spar. I don't know if I want him in this party. Ignores armor. Yeah. Let's try to make better use of Ditch, huh? We'll see how this goes. Oh, wait. Right. Trinkets. Well, we don't have anything that anybody else can use. Okay. Let's see how this goes. Jeez. Okay, those of you still hanging out, I'm glad that you're still here. Come on, Ciara, you can make it. We're only going to play for another half an hour or so. For those of you who are still watching, I'm finishing off a half bottle of wine here, so you're already perhaps noticing that I'm slurring my words. Yeah, what the fresh hell is this? You're right. Gloom Warden. We've seen one of these guys before, but what the fuck are these things? Slab Hurler. Runs away from the attacker. Other hurlers retaliate immediately. Oh, that's... all of them do? That could be very costly, and does it count if I kill them? Vile Skulker. This is like a skulker. Good night, Angry. Thanks for coming by. I appreciate it. We're all dropping like flies now. That's okay, though. It's pretty late. Man, oh man. This is like one of those skulkers that has been mutated by the weird Cthulhu madness. Invisible and starts to target. Skulker reappears and attacks, signaling its pack mates to attack the same target. I do not like this enemy group at all. Excuse me. Excuse me, I feel like I have hiccups. They're not quite hiccups, but they're like... I don't know, maybe they are hiccups. I don't know. Oops. Oh, I don't know about this. It's the Red Zin mixed with the Jameson. I think you're probably right. It's just, it's not hiccups, but my diaphragm's kind of jumping around a little bit, which I guess is hiccups, but it doesn't feel like hiccups. Oh, crap. Alright. I don't know that I'm gonna like this. Call the Weak. Remind me what that does? Strength damage. Killing blowback grants an extra turn. No, that doesn't make sense. Bear Rage. Counterattacks. Plus lowers armor and causes fear in adjacent enemies. No, that's no good either. Not bad. Not good. I didn't have to get that close, did I? Damn. Who's next? Okay. Alright. Hang on a second. Does 1 strength damage and knockback damage to all units adjacent to the target. No, I don't want to do that one either right now. Ah, it's invisible. Its armor break is 3. I don't know that I want to leave that thing alive. I was thinking go for this thing, take down some of its strength. I don't think I want to leave that fucker alive, because he can do a lot of armor break. Damn! Dude, ditch. The hell, man? That's cool, though. Looks cool, anyway. Fuck! We're gonna get fucked. I can feel it. Okay, Bercy, you can at least reduce these guys to very little. Oh shit! So what the fuck does that mean? I can't attack it? Son of a bitch! So it's invisible, it can stop me, but I can't attack it, even though I know it's there because it stopped me. Son of a bitch. There's nothing I can do. Damn it. Wait a minute. Sure. Counter. Okay, hang on, I have an idea. If you go there, do champion. Bach will get it. Will Bercy also get it? Let's... Nope, just Bach. Okay, so it's just adjacent to her, not adjacent to, like, every adjacent from, you know, up and down the block does not count. Ouch, that sucked. Deflected. Very nice. Where the hell are those frickin' skulkers? Shit, there it is. And I still can't do anything against it. Skulkers suck. They're costing me turns. And I can't move. That cost me my move. I didn't go anywhere, and it cost me my move. Damn. There it is. Ooh. Damn, I screwed this up, didn't I? Maybe not. Maybe not. That's how it's supposed to be. Okay. Alright, 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 alright. Ouch. Fucking hell. Oh, Ekil. Oh, these freaking skulkers. Nice deflection. Okay, Ekil, pretty much all you can do is some armor break. I want to let Bercy get up here, so I don't want to move Bach in the way. Okay, fine. Doesn't make sense, but sure. Nice, got a critical. Good. Oh dear, Ditch. Damn, Ditch has got a lot of armor break. I didn't even realize that. Hang on, Bach. Oh, baby. Check this out. Ho 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 ho. Laid them all down. Oh, Bach, hang on, dude. Skulker eggs. Fucking hell. Goddamn, Bach's barely alive. Sweet, did those eggs, they disappeared. Okay, good. When you kill them, the eggs disappear. Ekil, I don't think I want you to do anything. I think I want you to rest. Oh, damn. Okay. Not that we needed it. Spercy's gonna fuck him up. Yeah, boo, Skulker reproduction indeed. Respawn, I think you get just kind of a weak version of them, but yeah, if you don't destroy them before that, the character that threw them, the enemy that threw them goes again, they will spawn 2 new enemies that you have to kill off. But if you kill the enemy that threw those eggs, the eggs are destroyed. So that's handy to know. The mangled appearance of a... Oh my god! The mangled appearance of a Varl stands in front of you, long enough to shout, "You want to stare at me or get out of this Feyan mess?" He and the other Varl fighters lope past you with all the strength they have left, knocking away any dredge that get too close. Once back in the village, the deep tones of the scarred Varl utter curses you've never heard before. Then he sees you. "You're the Feyan leader of these pathetic humans?" the shieldbanger asks you. "These humans are the Ravens," you say, "and I'm Bulwark." It's very subtle. "Who are you, and why do you look like you were spit out by a cold bear?" Varl stares at you and then cracks what might be a smile beneath all the facial wounds. "Fasolt. Good old Fasolt. Former commander of what was Einertoft," he says. "You might recognize this one beside me." Glance at the Varl, one with barely any horns or beard. "Kivig?" you ask. "What in the depths?" Kivig is the youngest Varl, the last one made. "We're all that's left of those who fled Grofheim and stood against Bellower at Einertoft," Fasold says. "Kivig, run and get us some damned drinks and some meat. Bulwark and I need to talk." I want to see what the fuck Kivig looks like. Fasold is messed up. Damn, look, his horn's all busted up, his face is all scarred, his clothes are all ripped up, shield's bashed. He's had a rough time of it. He says, "I always figured the Ravens were a myth. A Varl always being around so many humans doesn't make any sense." Bulwark says, "I need fighters, and there's a lot more humans to choose from these days." Scowl leaves Fasold's face for the first time, a distant look in his eyes. He says, "I'm alive by luck alone. No skill with weapon or desire to kill could have seen me through that. Einertoft was a massacre." Fasold grows quiet. What happened back there? Fasold says, "More death than I've seen in all my centuries combined. Bellower led an incredible force against us, with such precision. He moved his hordes of fighters around like his own arms and legs. And if we Feyan cut one off, he just grew another." Why do you feel proud? Man, I'm fully in Bellower mode now. Bulwark says, "Why didn't more of you flee?" Fasold says, "Jorundir, who was the Varl king at the time, he decided to make a stand. I was left for dead, woke up to actual ravens pecking my face. Damn near got my eyes." Fasold grows quiet. "How did you make it through the fields of dredge?" Fasold says, "This stuff behind us? It ain't easy. Those aren't all dredge warriors. They may all be armed, but they're mostly families. Most won't bother you if you leave them alone." Bulwark says, "Since when have dredge ever left us alone?" Fasold says, "They'll still kill you if you stick your ass on the ground for too long, but I'm telling you what I've Feyan seen. Most of those bastards seem to be running scared. Most. Seems to be a number of them hunting something. Or someone, though." Fasold grows quiet yet again. Battle of Boarsgard was... Yeah, he doesn't know what's gone on since he was stuck at Einertoft. Battle of Boarsgard was a bloodbath, too. "Oh, what happened?" he says. Bulwark says, "The Ravens were called in to keep people from rioting. Trying to keep those people to get those people to leave was useless. Then Bellower showed up with an army. A human took him down." Fasold says, "A human? The immortal Bellower is dead?" This question makes you tense, though you're unclear why. Fasold says, "Wait, which human?" Bulwark says, "A hunter named Rook. Shot the Sundar with some sort of Valka arrow." The Varl's demeanor changes. He's growling. Fasold says, is Rook still alive? Bolvik says, no, Bellower killed him before falling. His daughter is leading their group to Arboron now. Why? Fasold says, because I've come all this way with a Fean message for her father from our former king. But she'll do. Fasold's eyes, accented by the torn skin, look deadly. Fasold says, if you're heading west, I'll stay with you to the old ford. You have more questions, but decide to leave the Varl to his brooding thoughts. Interesting. A message for Alette, huh? I don't think we can afford to buy any of the stuff when we have heroes we need to upgrade. Oof, well, yeah, sure, what the hell. Let's do it. Volga kicks ass. I'm totally in favor of making her more powerful. Oh, Fasold. I didn't think of you. Yeah, we'll see. I don't know if we're going to add Fasold right away. We'll see. We'll see. Our morale sucks. Let's rest a day. Let's rest 2 days. It's just going to go right back to shitty, but let's rest. A couple of scouts rush into town as you prepare to leave. They're closer than we thought, one shouts. It's like the Dredge don't need sleep. The fear in the man's voice courses through the fighters and clansmen. In 2 steps you near him, backhanding him to the ground. You turn and face the caravan. Men try to act strong for their families while the yaks bleat nervously. Speed and luck are your only hopes to outpace the Dredge and make it to Manahar. We won't be stopped for anything, you shout. Rest included. This is what we call a death march. But what if we're attacked? Pavelka asks. The wounded will need rest. You shake your head. We will be attacked, you say. The wounded die or make it to Manahar. That's as simple as it gets. But her words make you consider your caravan. Anyone who can't fight stays behind. They'll just be consumed by Dredge. Why would I leave them behind? Move out and leave the fighting to those who know how. The caravan responds to the command without complaint. You even see a few smiling at you as if you've done something good by just getting them moving. Stupid humans. Okay. Morale improved somehow. From over a hill, Dredge emerge, armed. Let me and a few others handle this lot, Spar says before coughing violently. Keep going. We know where to find you. And we all know the danger we're in, so don't go getting soft and sentimental on me. Do what you can, send a dozen fighters, charge the Dredge, keep the caravan together. Fasold said they might not care to fight, keep moving. Look, Spar wants to give us some breathing room. I think I'm fine with that. Bulwark just said that we're making a death march to Manahar, and we won't let anything stop us, so if somebody wants to give us more time, I'm in favor. Old man yells at Dredge. Yep, pretty much what it is. Spar smiles before heading off with a dozen others. The caravan moves on, untouched by the Dredge. Come on, we gotta make it. There's too many of them, Bulwark, Folka yells. And too far to go. We've gotta stop for a rest. She's doubled over. Your own sides burn as you gulp air. The rest of the caravan is no better. A deep vibration fills the air, unsettling you. It's coming from within your ranks. The Stone Singer. Volka shouts, "Shut him up!" What's it doing, Volka? Zephyr's head is turned, trying to make out the complicated sounds. I can't be certain. Something about our location, but there's more. He's begging. But for peace, or to be saved, I don't know. Look, we're surrounded by dredge. It's not like the Stone Singer could make things worse, right? The humming vibration continues. More dredge appear. The Stone Singer's song feels more intense, more desperate. You growl a warning. Some of the dredge stay back, but others advance. Oh my god, are we going to talk to the dredge? Oh no, we're going to fight him. Well, shit. For a second, I thought we were going to talk to him. That would have been awesome. Let's do this. I'm interested to see how this goes. What? Fasold? God damn it. I have no renown. Ah, that's okay. Yeah, what do you have, Fasold? +1 break. Let's try it. Let's see what happens here. Okay, maybe another 10 minutes. We'll get through this fight and then we'll probably end it. Hold these Fey dredge back while the caravan gets clear. That probably means that we will see more than what's here. Ugh. What's that? What's that little emblem? Tired. Oh, crap. -1 penalty to movement. Okay. Mercy, what do I do with you? I think I'm gonna put you right there. Oh, let's see. Damn, that's some really limited mobility. Son of a bitch! Ugh. Fuck. Okay. Need to break armor to avoid deflections. I know that shit. Whoa, what the hell? Oh, shit. Wait, is this guy on my side? This is my guy? That's my guy! Yay! His song stripped armor from the dredge. I have a Stone Singer. Holy cannoli. Ooh, okay. Damn. What the holy shit. Okay. Mercy, what do you want to do? Oh, ditch. Motherfucker, come get me. Ouch. That actually hurt. Oh, you asshole. I think Folka can kill him. Yeah, Folka can kill him. Oh, damn it. There goes Bulwark. I was hoping he'd deflect that. Ditch is down. God damn, this is going terribly. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, wait a minute. Yeah, you're right, Walter. That sucked. Normal strength of 2 adjacent enemies going clockwise from target. So if I select him, that would mean you're the other one, right? Only 2. I should not get Ekel. Okay, good. Yeah, that's what it looked like. If I do that, then I get Ekel. I don't want to get Ekel. Okay. Jesus, Fasolt's almost dead. I don't like this fight. Ditch is down, Bulwark's down, Fasolt's almost down. It's gonna be up to how much armor can Folka and wait, to say Folka? Ditch is down, Bulwark's down. It's gonna be up to how much armor Folka and Ekel can knock out before Bercy's able to do some damage. Damn it! There he goes. Okay. Folka, hang on, girl, hang on. Yeah, Ciara, this kind of reminds me of the fight against the Cthulhu monster thingies, where it's like... You can win if you set... I feel like I set myself up really shitty at the start of this fight. I don't think I did a good job setting myself up at all. Ugh, this fucker. Percy, you have no willpower? Okay, then I cannot use that last one, can I? Nice, that worked out. Fuck! That's not what I wanted to happen. I wanted Percy to do as much... God damn it. Okay. Fuck, 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 fuck. Not enough will. You had one. What happened to the one that you had? No, that's what I was counting on. Okay, never mind, never mind, never mind. Still isn't very much, though. Okay, a little bonus there. Oh, nice. A little bonus was nice. Oh, shit. Yeah, it's gonna be close, isn't it? That's okay. That's alright, that's alright, that's alright. I think we can do it. We'll see. I think we can do it, though. Fuck! Folka's down. God damn it. Alright. Ooh. I don't know. This is going to be very close. I don't like this. I don't think I can win this. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. I can't bring Bercy within range of that guy, or else that guy will kill him. Okay, what did that do? Damn it. I was hoping you'd deflect that. Shit, that's a lot of armor break. Fucking hell. Shit. Oh, come on. Let's think about this. Let's think about this. If I kill him, he gets to go next. If I kill him, he gets to go next. I want to kill this guy. Okay, that's okay, that's okay, that's okay, that's okay, that's okay. That's okay. Holy shit. I mean, we won this one by, let's see, that would have been 3 minus 1, that would have been 2. We won this one by about 5 points of strength out of our entire party. Wow, that was close. Man alive. Everybody's injured. Everybody's injured except Ekil. What a boss. Whew. That, I think, is the closest I've come to losing a fight in this game without actually losing it. I feel like I should get way more than 10 renown for that. But maybe the injuries count against me. The Stone Singer falls to the ground. That's right, the Stone Singer kind of bailed me out there. Drained of the ability to even stand, Zephyr stops you from approaching him. He was calling to the others to leave this place, she says. They paid him no heed. So he did what he could to help us. It cost him. He's as frail as a child now. Give that man a Coke. You snort and signal for everyone to keep moving. Zephyr and a few others place the Stone Singer back in a cart. Okay, hang on. Let's camp. Because we're fucked up. We're all fucked up. Phew. So we came out like way up here, right? We've already passed through the wood. And Fassalt's going to follow us to the old ford, so we're close. Along with Fieldgate, the old ford is one of the early constructions of man that remains from days when Arborong was a modest series of farmhouses. Also, much like Fieldgate, it sees far more traffic than its aging construction can handle, though it will most likely remain this way until it crumbles under its own weight. Arborong. So where the hell is Manahar? They keep talking about Manahar, but I sure have not seen... Am I looking at it? Am I looking right at it? Manahar. Pretty sure I already read that one. That's where we're going. So we'll cross the old ford and go this way. Meanwhile, Alette is at Fiskivik, and she's going to go that way. Well, everyone, this has been a blast. That last fight was a very close shave. Our heroes are all fucked up, aren't they? 3 days, 2 days. Given that we're very close to the old ford, who knows what's going to happen between here and then. Let's rest for 3 days, just to get everybody back up to par. I feel like we're going to need it. Get some morale up too. And this is where we'll leave it for now. This stream has been going on for almost 4 hours now. Poor Ciara is up at some ungodly hour of the morning. Hell, the sun might be coming up where you are right now, Ciara. Thanks everybody in the chat for hanging out. We're going to end the game stream here, but I don't know if anybody is still around except for Ciara and Walter. But if you want to, we can hang out afterwards and chat, or if you just want to hit the hay, that's understandable too. It's 12:30 where I am right now, so that's totally understandable. But I'll end the stream now, or the recording now. Everybody on YouTube, thanks for catching up. There'll be more Banner Saga 2 next week.